When first-grade teacher Shandel Oderman's school district started bringing students back to the classroom after winter break, she had anxiety about returning in person and unvaccinated. The Ridgefield, Washington, educator applied to stay remote due to a health condition, but others in her building weren't so lucky. "One of my teammates had a lot of anxiety," Oderman said. She said it was super stressful and said there's no way to stay 6 feet apart, but she didn't have any health conditions, and neither did anyone in her household, so she couldn't really apply to stay. Despite rising COVID-19 cases in many states and deaths continuing to peak, schools across the country are starting to reopen, after nearly a year of virtual learning. Meanwhile, most teachers haven't received the vaccine yet and are struggling to find the balance between providing the best education for their students while protecting their own health. Oderman said she knows most teachers want to be with their students right now. But she's tired of feeling like educators aren't prioritized. "Teachers are just tired of being told to sacrifice themselves," Oderman said. "Like, okay, I'll already take a bullet for you during a mass shooting, but I never agreed to bring a bullet home to my kid, or my husband." And teachers have been making sacrifices for months because of the pandemic, according to Randi Weingarten, president of the American Federation of Teachers. They've had to turn their lives upside down and change their practices in a nanosecond, Weingarten said. They feel dismissed and dispensable. The prioritization of teachers getting a coronavirus vaccine is uneven across the country, even within states, according to Education Week, which is tracking when teachers are eligible for the shot. Many of the teachers insider spoke to shared concerns about the rush to reopen schools while they wait to get vaccinated. Only one teacher insider spoke to had an appointment scheduled to receive the vaccine, and he feared a rumored shortage of supply in the state could mean it would be rescheduled. Others could only guess when they might be able to get it. A pharmacist administers a COVID-19 vaccine. Getty David GreedyWeingarten said it's unrealistic to wait for all teachers to be vaccinated to reopen schools. Instead, states and schools should take a phased approach, prioritizing vaccinations for the teachers and staff who are returning first or are already in person, then aligning remaining educator vaccines with the rest of school reopenings. "You can't say we're opening schools February 1st, but by the way, we're not going to start vaccines for educators until mid-February," Weingarten said. Weingarten's organization has been fighting for months to prioritize educators in vaccine rollout. The American Federation of Teachers fought to get teachers moved into the 1B priority level of the federal vaccine guidance with other essential workers.